Spa always brings us excitement and chaos. This track never betrays excitement as we arrive at Spa-Francorchamps for round 12 of Season 3 Ala Mobile GP Championship. The last round in Hungary was a success. We had a great car and strategy, which resulted in us retaking first place from our championship rival Lando Norris. And we came home first, while our other rival Max Verstappen finished 8th. We gained massively in the standings. The gap to Verstappen is now 19 points. We only have 5 races and 2 sprint races left in this season. Depending on the result, maybe we can snatch the lead in the championship. In fact, the momentum is on our side. The championship leader, Max Verstappen, is out in Q1. I don't know, but he might have the mechanical failure. It's hard to think that he's been simply knocked out, so it's probably it. But this will be huge for the championship. Starting position will be crucial, even though this track is easy to overtake. We made it through to Q3. As you can see, it is raining pretty heavily. I can't see 100 meters ahead. It's like driving in the fog. But we need to flat out the throttle. Our first lap was good enough for P2. However, our Sector 3 didn't go well in the second run. I couldn't improve my lap time. On the other hand, few drivers have improved and out-qualified us. So here's the result. Leclerc's on pole, my teammate Piastri in second, and Russell in third. We're eventually in the second row. Well, at least we're ahead of Norris. He will start from P6. Now let's head towards the grid then, for the Belgian Grand Prix. Here we are on the grid. As you can see, the sky is covered with thick clouds. It's not raining like in qualifying. The forecast says that it won't rain during the race, so I think we don't need to think of using the curved tires. And today's race was all about tire choice and strategy.
Out and away we go!
0.3 seconds, poor reaction from us as we approached to run from the inside, but we managed to get through with no contact. We're checking the mirror and Norris is moving left to right to overtake us. We turned on ERS overtake mode to defend the position. In fact, we're gaining from Russell on the camel straight.
And he is gaining in the slipstream.
Look at the speed difference we have. We swooped past him and up to P3. Leclerc leads into Sector 2, followed by Piastri, Russell, Norris, Perez, Hamilton, and Lawson. Well, that was an easy pass on Russell. But he's coming back on us. He made a huge lunge to the outside. And as the inside comes outside, he gets back in front of us. He's using the tire advantage on us since he's on the softer compound tires. As we approach turn 1, Russell closes the inside. Look at Lando Norris. He made a much better exit and got in front of us. We're having another wheel-to-wheel with our championship rival, just like in the last round in Hungary. As we climb Eau Rouge and Radion, we're going side by side with Norris. He pushed us to the glass, but we squeezed through. And we're even gaining on Russell. The DRS has a massive effect on the camel straight. Approach turn 7 from the outside,
And he's roared around the outside.
we made the pass and back in P3. What a speed we're having on the straight. It's like we're having extra power. As I said, the result here is massively crucial since the championship leader Verstappen is out of the top 10. I want to create a gap behind because I don't want to get involved in a fight or the leaders will run away. But we went wide at turn 12.
Because what is your way? Has all the good work become undone?
Russell's coming up to our left side. We're squeezing him into the outside and managing to stay ahead of the pack. But we went wide again at turn 14. We're suddenly struggling with grip. We have 4 cars right behind us.
This is getting tighter and tighter and tighter.
Russell is looking to the inside. He just backs off. We're again having an understeer on the exit of the final corner. Russell's right on our rear wing. He made a lunge to the inside. We made contact a bit and went wide. And through goes Norris again. This is not good. The leaders are running away as we fight each other for position. We're massively losing time here. This is not the scenario we were hoping. And we go down the Camel Straight. Norris is trying to overtake Russell, but Russell squeezing Norris to the outside. So Norris had to back off, and they're still fighting as we enter Sector 3. Hamilton's having a great run on us, and Lawson is coming up as well. Hamilton is coming up to our inside, and so is Lawson. We're going side by side on the back straight. We've been forced wide to the outside. We're still going side by side as we approach the bus stop chicane. We're having an inside line this time, and we managed to stay ahead. We're only 4 laps into the race, but there have been enough side by side battles for an entire race. After a few laps, we're catching up to Norris and Russell.
Oh my goodness, that's all getting very tight. And this is one of the tight corners where it can go wrong.
And Norris made a move to the inside into the final corner. But Russell just covered him from the outside and Norris got slow on the exit. We're right on his gearbox on the home straight. We're going into turn 1 and whoa. He moved on the braking. I'm not 100% sure, but he probably moved across me. We were lucky that we didn't lose any parts of the front wing, but man, he is very aggressive on us today. But we're having a great run on him, gaining and gaining as we go through the radio. We're taking the outside line. We made it through. We're back ahead of Norris. Remember him and we are in P2 and P3 in the standings with only 4 points gap. He's desperate to finish ahead of me. And here we go again after a lap. We're gaining on Russell at the same place this time, and it was easy. We're beautifully back in P3. How many times have we swapped positions? And we're not even halfway through the race. I wanted to create a gap to him, but he didn't let me do so. He's still close behind us as we're going to lap 8.
He's got the slipstream too, Martin, and he is gaining, and he is gaining, and he is gaining.
I'm checking the mirror into turn 1, and Russell, for some reason, hit me from the back and pushed us wide. What the hell was it? He hit my rear like we were in a racing car race. That's even illegal. But as we go up Eau Rouge and Radio, we're right behind his gearbox. This time I chose the inside line. We were forced onto Ross, but I was so furious at this point. I squeezed through this time and we're back in P3. We're in lap 9 and looks to be the leaders are losing pace. We're kind of caught up to them. And I'm also losing grip, so I decided to make a gamble here. I'll make an early pit stop and change the soft tire. We'll try to make a huge undercut on Piastri and Leclerc. The risk of this early pit stop is that no one has pitted yet. Well, Hamilton just came in with us, so not everyone, but most of the big group hasn't pitted yet. Which means we might rejoin behind the slow cars. This outlap will be crucial. Well, we'll rejoin. Here comes the two Hasses exiting turn 1. We're gonna split the two of them and rejoin P13. Well, I guess I can say this is a good spot to rejoin, since we're not in the middle or behind the huge pack. but it's game on for us. Let's push as hard as we can to fulfill our gamble. We caught out the Bearman pretty quickly. We don't want to waste time behind or fighting him. Bearman closes inside. I'm looking through the long way around the outside, but he somehow moves towards us, giving us absolutely no room. What the hell was he thinking, man? But we managed to get ahead of him and up to P12. That really gave me a huge heart attack. He almost destroyed our entire season. As we go into the bus stop chicane. Whoa, what was that? Our car literally flew through the air, and we had to cut the chicane. What the hell just happened? It was lucky that we didn't damage the car. Anyway, here we go, running down the Camel Straight. We immediately caught up to Bearman again. We have to get ahead of these two cars or our undercut strategy will fail. And as we go into turn 10, we're looking to the inside of Bearman. He went wide a bit. We're having the inside line and got easily ahead of Oli Bearman. And we're trying to make go on the stroll as well. Trying to squeeze our nose to the inside, but we were not close enough. We had to back off.
There wasn't room, and at the last moment just had to back off.
But as we go into the chicane, Stroll went wide a bit. He's hanging around the outside, but we managed to cover him from the outside, and we made another easy pass and up to P10. We're back in the points. And then our rival Norris goes into the pit. We were ahead when we made a pit stop, so can we stay ahead of him? Here he goes in the pit lane. It seems to be that we stayed ahead. Yes, we are ahead of him with a huge gap. In fact, he might have lost us a couple of places. On the next lap, the race leader Leclerc is in the pit. We are a little further than when Norris went into the pit. Where will Leclerc rejoin?
It's a good moment, there's no doubt about it. He's coming up to try and go past.
There goes Charles Leclerc. He's about to exit the pit lane. There he is. He rejoined right in front of us. I turned on ERS to overtake mode, and we'll have DRS on the Camel Straight.
He's got the slipstream too, Martin, and he is gaining, and he is gaining, and he is gaining.
We're gaining massively on Leclerc, riding his slipstream, making a move to the outside this time. Leclerc squeezed us and forced us onto the grass. We're going wheel to wheel, but thanks to DRS, we flew past him and up to P6, which is probably the race lead.
This is absolutely brilliant racing between two supremely talented drivers, and they are giving it everything here. Boy, oh boy, was that close to contact.
Okay, so now our target is to create a gap as much as we can on Leclerc. Here we go into the final corner. The current race leader, Russell, has pitted, which means we're up into the lead of the race, and we're going into the final lap. Here we are back in Sector 3. We had incredible battles today, but we guided through brilliantly and fulfilled our gambling strategy. We won this race as a team. It's a double win, 2 wins in a row, and this is a huge point for the championship. We're gonna cross the line and win the Belgian Grand Prix with the extra fastest lap.
Yeah! You guys, thank you so much! Arigato!
Just like I said in the first part of this video, Spa always brings us excitement, and today's race was a massively exciting one. Our car had a brilliant pace, especially on soft tire, and our gambling strategy worked brilliantly. Maybe our special grey livery helped us out today. And also, it was a double podium for the McLaren. One driver finished first and another driver finished third. It's a great result for the team. As far as I remember, the last time we made a double podium was back in round 3 Japanese Grand Prix. Very happy with it. And great news, guys. Since Verstappen could only finish P10 and Norris was in P5 today, we are in the lead in the standings. Look at this, KM on top of Verstappen and Norris. We gained 2 positions today. We were in P3 when we entered today, but we just flipped over the order, and now we're in the lead with 194 points. The gap to Verstappen is 6 points. It's not big, but let's try to do our best to make this gap bigger. So guys, if you like this content, hit that like button and let me know in the comments. And be sure to subscribe so that you won't miss the iconic final phase of this boiling championship battle. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.